What matters most is how we approach. If every poem is the same poem, which I think it is, and if every moment is an extension of the same moment, which I think it is, then this performance is the same performance, like we've done this. Except that we haven't, and except that I'm wrong, and except that what I think has nothing to do with what is and what is not. I mean, God, that is so arrogant. And I think that that's the way I can seem, because I've been being me, but I've also been being my own parent. And so I can sometimes come across with a lot of judgment. So I just want to ask your patience, because there's a lot that I'm coming up against. I get in my own way with my attitude, too. I've always done it since I was a student. It was sort of like a point of pride. I tried to be unique, but sometimes it was just mean, and I didn't mean it. But the only way that my attitude will be worth it, like the good things about it, is if it works, right? And it will. But I have work to do still. I need to move and be moved and then shake it loose. I am the only one who can free myself. And I swear I just realized this like last week. Like, I am the only way that I can get free of these defense mechanisms, of all these different ways that we cope, all the ways that we make it easy, just because like what hurts and doesn't work can sometimes feel familiar, but it's still a hell. It's a familiar hell. I am the only one who can wiggle my way out of myself. Alone. One. But that's not true. I think it takes two, actually. Or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7 other someones, because the life that we live is a chosen one. So I say, come. I say, come to me. Come to me. I fucking think it. I am saying this to myself constantly. Come to me, poetry. Come to me, money. Come to me, whoever you are on your way to becoming. Come to me, career. Come to me, prayer. Come to me, mother. Come to me, nature. Come to me, spirit. Come to me, useless. I have to come to it. I have to come to it. It's as if I woke up, walked the mountaintop, met myself, and asked for an apprenticeship. Can I sit beside my own throne and relearn all of who I am, lady? Become an expert in tasting and plating? What sort of ecosystem will my species best reproducing? I must know how it is my own ingredients grow. We've gone through a few rounds of crops now, so what do you say we rake and put a few new seeds down? Heart to table. Table to paper. You are different than you were, Dee. So how will you re-enter? I don't know. Answer. I've been staring at walls. Well, how's that going to get you what you want? I don't know. Yes, you do. Okay, it's not. I'm blocked. I feel shut off. I've sat too long with the things that I want, but now they feel like they're things that I've lost, and so then that's where I put my focus, and I'm not moving forward because I'm not moving inward. I know this, so... Okay. How will I re-enter? I'll defer to my center.
I'll be seeing you.
I start to remember.
In all the old familiar places.
Myself younger.
That this heart of mine embraces.
My father.
All day through.
But I forgot about my gut.
In that small cafe.
What can I tell my own knots after so many years of telling myself I am not?
The park across the way.
I'm circular.
The children's carousel.
My womb's 360 degrees have the ability to encompass anything.
The chestnut tree.
And I don't know of anything
The wishing well.
stronger than the circle I hold within me.
I'll be seeing you.
I'm slowly experiencing an expansiveness.
In every lovely summer's day.
Because I'm confronting everything I'm coming up against.
In everything that's light and gay.
It starts with forgiveness.
I'll always think of you that way.
I'm sorry.
I'll find you
And
in the morning
forgive you too.
But I'll be seeing you.
And then the mountains start to move. And I think I'm a mess, but I ignore my success, which is the company that I keep. You guys, the people that I know make me feel so lucky. And because my name is Greek, my spirit animal is Socrates, I think. And when I was growing up, I always thought I should have been born in the 60s, a real hippie, time had displaced me. And maybe it did then. But now in my 30s, and I realized I should have been born during the time of philosophy, during the dialectic, where you would come up with a point of view and then have to discuss and defend it. There is nothing that I like more than a good conversation. There is nothing like the way I respect it. Nothing, to me, comes close to the elasticity of listening. How can you not make feeling connected your priority? Have I been wrong to do that? Some people ask me why I'm not attached. And it's because I'm fully satisfied with what I have. I have the best friends ever. You're all here, and I swear I do. And you know who you are, and you know that you challenge me and constantly allow me to get better. You guys ignite me over and over, I swear. And every single person I know is a traveler. How did we all get here? How did we all meet each other? And how many more are there? Because I'm 31, and I feel behind. But that is because I have prioritized. I've been concerned with finding my tribe. So how can I now be mad and want my time back? My friends have been my navigation, my guide. The coming together of, the coming together with is my compass. It's just how I'm designed. And I can't quite yet make sense of my strong sense of direction, but it was ignited when my father died. And it is my best quality to date. The way that I can see something, someone, and try to adjust myself and figure out how I can relate, how it can be about more than just me. Because everyone I meet is a possibility to see things other than I would see if it was just me. Just me. And it's so true because I'm seeing more now. And there's also you.
I'm gonna love you
The surprise of a person.
like nobody's loved you.
You're like the perfect combination of ease and a challenge.
Come rain or come shine.
You never know how people are from the way they're packaged. People think I'm progressive, but I'm really old-fashioned. And so are you.
I guess when you met me,
How did you find your
it
way
was
to me?
just one of those things.
You were born at the wrong time, too.
But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me.
You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me. Come rain or come shine. I want to have wild, adventurous success with you. And I want to live under the same roof. And I want to be up in the north in a city that rhymes with your name. And I want to live near the port so that I can hear the ships come in. Especially in the middle of the night when you are heavy sleeping, because I am lighter in the dark. I like to stay awake when I am dreaming. And I want cobblestone below my home. And to all of the above, you will agree because you know how much I love to walk. And you know how much I love to listen to the sea. You have a trust in me. A trust that feels like support. This trust that I will do my part, and I will make our family art. And some of this is similar to one from a different era. I know a little bit about love from afar. I found myself saying this to someone before. You feel like a soldier away at war. And I am proud to think about what you will lose, and what you will win, and what you have been fighting for. But there is a romantic woman in me that longs to see you tap on the glass, take off the strap of your army bag as I open the front door. But you are different than him because you are not at war. You don't embody any sort of torture. You're just in the midst of learning how you like to discover. And that That'll stick around for you.
High as a mountain and deep as a river.
Anything for discovery.
Come rain or come shine.
I'm starting to think differently about love. You guys, I'm starting to think of it as an uncovering of. Like archaeology, like I am dusty, you must use your hands for me. And it's not a one-time thing, discovery. I think it's best when it's constant. It doesn't always have to be something new. I imagine actually the very best feeling might be discovering something again and again and again that I already knew. And I think that word is familiar, and I think that's what probably makes a family. Like, you would feel learned to me, like a gram rule that doesn't quite make sense, but when you use it right, the letters do somehow look better together. And you, whoever you are on your way to becoming as you are coming to me, will know something, and that is that someone knows you, and that someone will be me. And like every good rule, there is always an exception, but we will be it. We who are adept with language will learn how to conjugate it. Wrap and rearrange our limbs like letters, masculine, feminine, gerund, written in air together until, like a 7th grader at a spelling bee, I write your entire self on the palm of my hand invisibly, and I look at you from all angles, very carefully, like an I before an E. And I will use you in a sentence, and then I will announce that you make perfect S-E-N-S-E to me.
Happy together.
I want to know you forever.
Unhappy together.
Or for however long it takes, so that one of us makes a wrong turn or a mistake, we just call on each other and look at things in their broken plate.
And won't it be fine?
And of all the places we turn, the best, I bet, will just be a little to my left. I want to just turn my neck and have there be you. Us two, always separate, but next to.
I'm with you always. I'm with you, rain or shine.
That was Miss Claire Tyers sharing her beautiful voice with us. And then I accidentally moved to New Orleans for a couple of years. And I was a bit blocked and I was stuck. And so I just began to read the work that I had written when I was in New Orleans. And it turns out I wrote a lot of stuff. And it's just funny what we remember and what we don't. So let's take it back a little bit. Note to self. The morning after your lover leaves, please do not go to New Orleans by yourself. Because the sweat will greet you something sticky. And this time it is not from sex, it is from the Mississippi, which only has 3 letters, only 3 sounds, less than a symphony. And I promise, the river will call to you at sunset and beg you to hold its crescent city in your hands like a trumpet and bugle your troubles right down into the delta of it. Don't do this. Please, heed the levee and keep your love a secret. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go down to Frenchmen when you are thinking about your man. Because the old jazz standards rearranged will call you in and remind you of the records that your father used to play, and then there will be 2 men who are not there, and that is 2 men. I don't need another someone who doesn't let me feel